Okay, so here we're going to do a replay analysis of a Grand Champ game that Unexpected and I had not so long ago. Well, I guess this guy was Champ 3, but I think it was somewhere around, I don't know, 15, 30, 50, 50, something like that. This guy was probably higher here, Super Chair. Don't quite remember, but it was a pretty solid game that we played. There were a lot of really good passing plays, which is why I named it I See You, as that is what Unexpected said several times during this game. Um, I did not play a super great game on this one because I wasn't playing wonderful that night, and I was kind of warming up as well. I think it was one of the first games, so it wasn't an amazing showing by me, but there was a lot of really nice passing plays and a lot of good speed. So I want to check this out. We got pretty even boost collected by team 50-50, which is very interesting. Same thing by player. I just had 1% more, I guess, but everybody else had pretty even boost collection here. You can see that here as well. Boost consumption per minute seems I was the highest one. And I also had a higher time with 0 boost, so that might be a little interesting. Right here you can see everybody's getting a lot of big pads as well. And I got a lot more small pads in count. You can see that here as well. I got 69 small pads, as most people didn't get that many, around 50. So that's something to look out for. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, though. I mean, that's, getting boost from wherever I can. That's a good thing, I think. Movement speed, you have average speed. Pretty close here. Unexpected and I are about the same. And these guys are pretty close as well. Average distance to the ball. It seemed I was a little farther away from the ball. I think in this case, probably because Unexpected was dribbling and doing a lot of stuff, and I usually just kind of let him do his thing. So probably like that. That's why, while team has possession, there's a bit higher. And then total distance covered, it seems. Drove a lot here, but it's all fairly even stuff. So it's a pretty good game. We're going to check it out here. It was a club match as well, so we got our team colors. It was like very late at night also, interestingly enough. So here, I turn back because I know I can't get that. I thought about going up for that right here on this hit. Just a thing to say first, there were a lot of times where I was doing stuff like this because I was, like I said, kind of warming up, not playing super great. I was trying to get the feel for it a little bit, so might not be the greatest game to look at, but I just thought it was an interesting one that was good that I saved recently. So just a warning for that. But see right here, I jumped up thinking maybe I should go, but I knew that there was going to be somebody out of my line of sight that's going to be getting a better shot than me probably. So I decided to go back for it. I think Unexpected turn there. So I kind of confused him a little bit here by this, but at least I wanted to make sure I kept control of the ball. I ran out of boost here in doing so. Got to pass the one guy, picked up the boost, and right here I was trying to see if I could get a decent pass out. Trying to take it up the side and try to hit it down into the left there to where Unexpected might be waiting. Something that the guy underneath the net couldn't read. But I got a little too far ahead of it, so I just kind of flipped away and he hit it off of me. But Unexpected was down there waiting, which is good. Right here, I'm just trying to turn back, and Unexpected's job is to kind of diffuse the situation a little bit to try to challenge it, make it a little easier. This right here is a little bit of a tricky spot just because I was kind of on the center line here. So just kind of seeing what's going to happen here. And so right here, this is kind of a tricky situation because I'm sort of on the center line. I'm not to the side. So that way he can kind of juke me out by going one way or another. And it's not just, straightforward coming from the right. That's the only way I can come from. So right here, I try to turn around. And we end up kind of pinching it because he challenged it and then also turned around and kind of challenged it again. We end up just getting this pretty lucky pinch. It ends up going to the net. But, I'll take it. His one's a nice kick on from Unexpected, although right here, he kind of lost. Let's look at his perspective. This will give us more information. Good kickoff here, doesn't have much boost. So right here, I think he was trying to, catch it, but he messed up, didn't quite get underneath it. So right here in this situation, I'm up forward, waiting for anything that he might be able to put out. But right here I can see that he's sort of, lost control of this, and that guy's going to come hit it, so I know to turn back. And I'm looking maybe right there, see, I'm kind of looking to see if maybe I should turn, but I know that unexpected is probably looking to turn, so I should go back, because one person has to kind of turn and challenge to defuse the offense, and one person needs to be like the second line of defense back. So that's when sometimes you can run into confusion on who goes where. Um, but unexpected there, I can kind of tell he does that, where he'll turn back, and so I think in this situation it's better for me to kind of stay defensive and let him try to challenge it. And even though he didn't hit the ball, it's okay because his job was really to just put pressure on to defuse so that I could try to do something. But right here, it didn't work out well because he missed the ball, which is okay. But obviously it would have been better if he hit it, but it's okay. But right here, really what happened is I didn't read this quick enough. Let's go back a little bit here. So he tried to defuse, and then right here, this is kind of a risky challenge at this point, so probably would have been better to either, read it better or to just turn away, because right here I didn't really read this hit properly, so I ended up hitting it back off the wall. And at this point we're screwed because I can't get back to this ball quick enough with the way it's bouncing, and this guy has a free net. So that was my bad there. Here's another kickoff. That one's a little tougher, unexpected here. And this was a not good play by me here. It's a little confusing. If you watch this from unexpected point of view after, you could see that I was just kind of, he was waiting to go for the ball, and I just kind of thought, I should get on the ball here to make sure, because I was worried that he was going to go for the boost or something and leave the ball open and leave it for me or something like that. So I had to just try to stay on the ball and challenge it if that guy comes through. But if we watch what actually happened, see, this is kind of a tricky spot for him. Wasn't a great kickoff by me. See right there, he actually was able to put some more pressure back on it, so I should have just left it for him, but I didn't know what was going to happen, so it's just one of those confusing moments that I didn't quite have it figured out. Right here, I had the option of going up. See, I didn't have a ton of boost, so all I had are these small pads, and I had the option of trying to go up for this rebound, but with the way that Unexpected was moving forward off of that challenge that wasn't amazing, I knew he was going to be too far forward, and with only 23 boost here, this is not going to be a good hit. This can be really awkward. It's probably, I'm just going to miss it or something, and the guy's going to hit it back, so that's why Unexpected's not going to be back, so that's why I turned away and just collected boost on the side. And right here, he knew that was too awkward for him, kind of over him or something, so he let me go. And there, my job, of course, like as I said earlier, is to challenge it, put pressure to defuse so that he can get the ball as the second line of defense. So now we got a little play going here. Right here, I think that hit kind of put it too far. Let's look from his perspective. So he catches the ball here, and he's got good possession. He's got me on the right, so he's got options. Then right here, he hit it kind of forward. I'm not sure if this was intentional or not. It might have been just because he was trying to hit the corner of the net, hoping that the super chair guy wouldn't turn back right, but he did. So this didn't turn out as well as it could have. Then right here, I tried to get a challenge on it, and I jumped off the wall too early and just totally screwed up here. So right here, I jumped off the wall too early, so now I try to forward flip to get back on the wall and use my boost and then keep control of it. And I try to do my best there, maybe get a bump. Didn't work out super well, but at least it was better than if I just whiffed it the first times, because at least got it past that guy. Unexpected is trying to read this, and see right here he had a really good opportunity for an open net, but right there just wasn't quite powerful enough. So that's one opportunity we could have taken, but not a big deal really. Here we go, trying to take it out of the corner. See right here, I'm moving out to trust Unexpected, because at a high level you need to move out quickly, because if he's gonna keep going past super chair and keep going forward, I need to be up there ready for what he's gonna do. So that's why I kind of move out forward, but then he gets dumped, so then I have to turn back real quick and try to I don't have much boost either, so I have to try to turn back quick, because right here I can't tell where the other pink guy is, so he might be turning really quick on this ball. So I kind of turned for the ball, but I should have left it again for unexpected. It's kind of slowed things down. See right here, unexpected is going for, and see right there, just kind of confused him. Unexpected here is trying to go for a pass. He's keeping good control of this. Right here, he could have tried to hit it out. I think he probably would have, but he was locked on that other guy. He didn't have a whole lot of options there with that pink guy down on below. So we're just trying to keep pressure here, keep the best control of it on the net as we can. I'm trying to linger in the center to try to get the best opportunities I can, because I know he's going to get good passes up. So right here, that guy didn't go up quick enough. Probably because he didn't have much boost or something. So I try to go up quick for the shot to get it over him, but he's quick enough to get a nice block on that. So it was a solid shot, but a good block just at the last second by that guy. And then right here was another really nice passing play. Watch this again from my perspective. Unexpected's kind of juking those two guys, and I'm able to intercept it and put it behind where that guy was challenging to get it into that corner. So this is probably best watched from Unexpected's point of view. It's a really good one here. So he passes it up, I hit it down, and this guy blocks it off to the side. So he turns here, and you can see Super Chair is backwards. So Unexpected realized this, and using his Cunning 1 skills, goes for the boost steal, and then turns back around and keeps control of the ball. This way, he probably would have wanted to go more to the center, but it was on the back of his car, so he had to flip to keep control of it. And now he's facing forward, and the donut guy is going to come challenge him. So he challenges that, 50-50s it, and now he has a good landing facing out towards me, and the other pink guy made kind of a mistake by following up on the other guy. So now Unexpected has a good shot towards me that he can hit out, because I'm lingering out in a good spot waiting for him. So the Super Chair guy kind of screwed up by, see right here, he turned around this way instead of putting pressure more to his left here, which kind of meant that he's now chasing the ball. So if we watch this again from my perspective one more time, you can see kind of go for the boost here, trying to stay in this middle section to see just, if he can get something going. And he does right here, and I notice the Super Chair is going to be, like, I've got that corner. If I try to shoot it directly in the middle or on the left, it's going to get blocked, so I got to hit it right there on the corner to get it past him. And we make it happen, Captain. So that was one good passing play. I think we got two more in this replay that were pretty good. These guys we played a few times, went back and forth. Didn't have such great games against them, so I wasn't playing super well, but overall we had some good opportunities. Yeah, so right here was another pretty badly missed opportunity. I was able to get kind of a block on this guy, and then this dude goes up for it, which he really shouldn't have, because now his friend is on the wall. They're both kind of on the wall here, right? So he's not going to have a good chance to get out. So it ends up dropping down, and Unexpected has a free open net, but he ends up just barely missing it off the corner, which is pretty unfortunate, but it happens, and there's nothing you can do about it at that point. But we're up by one, so we're not sweating it too much. And then right here, we can notice that another defensive thing, Unexpected's coming back. Right here, I'm in net, so I'm looking to see either whether he's going to turn and challenge or whether he's going to come behind me. And so I could have even read this a lot faster to see that he is coming behind me, so I need to go forward. Right, so that's why this didn't turn out as well as it could have, because I think right here, I at first thought he might turn and challenge because he might have been a little closer, but I didn't realize that he was coming back until it was too late. I should have been going a lot sooner, before he even came back, to defuse the challenge and defuse for him, but luckily that went wide across the net. So now we're going on to offense here, and let's watch this from his perspective here. He bumps this guy into kind of hitting it forward, but right here, average donut has enough of control on it that he can't quite put it in, or he will make sure that it's not going to be put in, even though Unexpected hits it. So right there, I try to get some kind of a challenge, some sort of pressure on it, but I know it's probably not going to work. Right here, watch this from Unexpected's point of view. I turn and challenge on this because I was closer, So I think in this situation I'm closer to it. Normally I should challenge, but I didn't have a lot of boost, so it could go either way. If Unexpected had boost, which he did, I could have left it for him as well. So that's one thing that can be a point of confusion as well sometimes, if somebody's going to turn and challenge, if they're closer. Yes, see right here was another great passing play. So if we watch this from my perspective, I'm waiting out forward to see if Unexpected can hit anything from the corner. Another common theme here, I'm trying to be aggressive and, reward him, so to speak, for getting a good pass by being there for him. I'm trusting his abilities here, and he gets past this guy, and he gets this really nice flick right past this dude, and I can just hit it right in. Better watched, I think, from his perspective here, as he gets a nice hit on it. Keeps control off of this wall here by staying under it, getting it past this dude, and then just getting this really nice, perfectly placed flick out to me, and I sink it. So right here, Unexpected kind of hits it long. Doesn't quite get the control that he probably wanted here, but didn't have much boost. But he manages to get really good 50-50s here that keep it in good positions for us, which is nice. Right here, not the greatest hit by me, the first one, because it kind of went to the side more, so now I'm a little, forward or to the side. But I get another hit here that ended up just kind of hitting it forward, so it might not have been the greatest, just because it passed it back to the team, so I might have had a better opportunity there. Kind of a weak hit from Unexpected there. Thing with this one here, let's watch this from his perspective. Right here, he has an opportunity, he gets a pretty weak hit, and it ends up kind of turning into a pass back to our own net. But it's not his fault though, because while yes, it could have been better, but right here, after that right there, I really should have recognized. As you can see, I kind of turn in. So after he hits the weak hit, I should recognize that it's not going to go well. I need to get back to net. But instead, I turn a little bit too far. And so that means now I'm here, and then I realize, oh crap, it's going back towards the net. So I try to rush back as fast as I can with no boost, and I just barely, maybe not just barely, but get close, but not quite there. So if I had recognized that it was a bad hit and then it was going to go back to the net instead of turning, I wasted too much time there. I could have saved it. So that's why he said my bad for that one, but I said my bad for that one as well, because it was really more my fault than his. Right here, break this down. That dude just gets a bad hit because it goes off the wall. And then right here, sometimes I kind of struggle with this because I have, a shot onto net, but I know that if I keep it low enough to go into the net, it's probably not going to be powerful enough to be unsavable or to be in a position where it's not going to be saved. So I know that I really need to hit it hard more than anything. So I hit it hard and high so that he has to go up for it and get some sort of awkward hit. Because, like I said, if I hit it low enough, it wouldn't have been very powerful and he would have had a better control of it probably. But it's a tough situation there. And, they get a pretty good stuff out on it, but they kind of double commit. And so I am flipping, get a little too close to Unexpected, kind of screw him up, but he gets some good, just really good stuff from Unexpected, 1v1 skills here, leading to the passing plays. So right here, he's kind of watching the double commit here. Kind of a triple commit, really. Watching it, cautiously moving in, knowing that they're both kind of overcommitted on this center side, or the left side, So he tries to get some control here, gets it past this guy, spins around to keep control of it, and then he puts it out towards the center instead of shooting it, and Super Chair kind of goes up for it, puts it out towards the center, and it's all over for them. So those are the three really nice passing plays, and we'll just watch the rest of this one here. This one, I'm just kind of watching his hit, and at this point, it's probably going to go over me, so it's likely that I'm going to have to just rotate back. But right here, I kind of felt like, oh, maybe I could hit it, but I went up a little too late and just ended up hitting it back in the corner. But it was okay, but it could have been a bad hit, really. So, and then right here, Unexpected hits it a little far forward. If I was farther forward, it might have been a better pass, or if he hit it more to me, it would have been a better pass. But either way, I still keep control of it here, and I try to get... I should have scored it here, because I had a good opportunity to pop it up and get another hit, or just pop it, like, hit it hard. But I just kind of missed it along the goal line. Unexpected's just doing a really good job keeping control of the ball, using those 1v1 skills. And then right here, I'm just turning my brain off for some reason and shooting it at the post. But at this point, I just kind of figured, who cares? 30 seconds left. We got 2 goals on them. This was a good save by Unexpected. And right here, I'm just trying to go quick and get some pressure on this before this guy can hit it. I missed it though. So this can be sometimes dangerous, but Unexpected was in a good spot, and of course he's trustworthy. And right there, I could have, I was kind of moving forward, trusting Unexpected, and so then it went out in sort of a bad spot, so I could have either moved back and waited for it, but I decided instead to go out to maybe get a challenge on it to kind of be the diffuse, because Unexpected I know is going to come back. But then he hit it, the pink guy hit it, so now I have to move back. And, Unexpected kind of does that diffuse thing for me, but he gets a good hit on it, so he keeps control. And now I'm moving up forward, being aggressive to see if he can get a good hit on it. And then right here, I almost get it on. It's kind of a tough angle because you kind of have to redirect it back that way with that part of your car, so it's tough to hit. But I hit it a little too high, and then for some reason the replay ends there. But that's just the end of it, really. So yeah, I think this was a solid Grand Champ game. I mean, it wasn't the greatest game for me, as there were a few times where I kind of made some bad decisions, kind of confused Unexpected a little bit, and then of course missed some of my offensive opportunities, which is a problem that I personally suffer from. But I think overall it was a solid Grand Champ game, just to kind of give you the idea of the speed and the decision making and what you should be looking for if you're trying to emulate some of the high level gameplay, or use that in your own gameplay, where you want to be. It just kind of depends on what, the level of trust that you have with your teammate. So in this case, I know that Unexpected's good, and I know him really well, so I know how he plays. So I can trust him a lot and move really fast and be very aggressive with him, especially when we're moving upfield on offense. So in scenarios like these, I'm staying up forward and I'm trying to be as aggressive as I can to get there as quick as I can, to make sure we put a lot of pressure on very quickly and shut down anything that they can do. So, the main highlights here are, of course, looking at the offensive positioning, where you need to be being aggressive, and then just kind of that playing defense, the whole diffuse for the second line back kind of thing, right there, turning if you're closer to it is one thing. But yeah, the defense thing is something that not a lot of people understand, even at high levels. Honestly, I find that a lot at Champ 3 or even Grand Champ, to be honest. Sometimes they don't realize that the first person, what they need to do is go out and defuse the ball. I'm trying to see if I can find an example here. I think back here there was a better example. Let's see, right here, perhaps it's just a bad example, I guess, of me not doing it. But right here, I need to go out and pressure the ball. Even if I don't get a good hit, I at least pressure the ball and make him challenge early, flick early, something like that, to at least do something to hopefully make it easier for the second line of defense back. So that's kind of how it goes, right? You've got one person who is going out, even if he doesn't hit the ball, and you got one person that's back, so that you're not just sitting there waiting for the ball and somebody's coming up behind you and you're just trying to defend it yourself. You just let them dribble all the way up to the net and then get a good challenge or a flick or whatever it is, something where you can't save it. So what you need to do is help out. If you're the front guy, you need to help out that teammate who's sitting in the back there, because otherwise it's kind of a 1v1 situation, which is almost like a penalty kick or something in soccer, where they could go one way, could go another way. It's so close that they don't have enough coverage of the full net to really get a good challenge, so it's kind of a low percentage thing, So that's where a lot of the goals will go in. And, it's just a lot about making the right decisions and hitting the ball the best you can and keeping control of it. And, just trying to make the best passes you can to get good opportunities. And that's about it. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of what to do. Maybe helps you out a little bit in your own gameplay. Rocket League stopped working, so I'm going to cut this off. And yeah, that's about it.